Question 11. So this one is the compound inequality question with the relationship and here. So many of you getting wrong because again the negative becomes positive relationship here. Okay, so please be careful, and lastly I will give you a way to how can you check your answer in your exam. Okay, so write down the formula first, the inequality first. So for the left hand side, okay, you can move the 24, okay, to the right and then divide by 7. Therefore, answer will be x larger than negative 24 over 7. This one should be no problem for all of you. How about next one? You will multiply by 6 to all other elements here. Then it will become 6x minus bracket. I encourage you to add a bracket here. And that's more than or equal to 15. Because when you add the bracket here, it can remind you to have the negative positive to become negative again. Okay? So don't skip this step if you are very careless mistakes, having a careless mistakes here. So 4x minus 5 is more than 15 or equal to 15. And then x will be smaller than or equal to 5. Then you can draw out the number line to secure your answer. Okay, for the number line here, 0, negative 24 over 7, and also the 5. So because this is in relationship, this time will be an and relationship. Therefore, I will use yellow color to highlight my x larger than negative 24 over 7, and then use a blue color to highlight x more than or equal to 5. What is my answer? The green part will be my answer. Okay, so when you see a relationship, so better to use yellow and blue color for highlighting the number line. Then this one, okay, will be your result. And for part B, you count it, okay? So for part B, you can count it negative 24 over 7. What is it? It's actually negative 3 point something, okay? 3 point something. Then you have to count it. Negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 9 numbers. Then directly write down 9. Okay, for the normal method, it's done. So let us see the skills. How can you check the answer for the right hand side inequality here? Because this one today, x is to the power 1 only. Okay, it's a linear inequality. Okay, then what you can do is to use calculator. Okay, mode 2, and substitute x is equals to I, and then type the left hand side minus the right hand side. Okay, smaller than or equal to 0. Why it should be smaller than or equal to 0? Because actually you just make the file 2, move the file 2 onto the left, and then you get smaller than or equal to 0. So let's type it. What you need to do is to just follow the question and type. So x becomes I, so I minus bracket 2i plus 5, and then divide by 6 and minus 5 over 2. Then what can you get is that change it into fraction, then you can get negative 10 over 3, and then shift exe to get the imaginary part. Actually I is becomes the x, so plus 2 over 3x, okay, smaller than or equal to 0. Then your job, okay, after you use your calculator to simplify it, your job is just moving the constant to the right and then times 3 divided by 2 only. So again, use your calculator. Then you also get a 5. Why I use this method is that I can minimize the mistakes, okay, that I have during the exam or test, okay, and I can also cross-check the answer, okay, by using the normal method and using the calculator. So it's a good habit to how can you check your answers, okay, by using different methods, but not just redo it again.